What's up, guys? It's Eric here, watching another game from Huanmie. Started a gangplank with a bow. Okay, interesting early shot, or early orb. You could definitely angle Duelist from here. I'd love to see a Duelist game out of him. We haven't seen a Duelist game from him today, but I think Duelists are playable. Obviously, you could go Duelist TF, you can go Duelist main. I think the most obvious, like, default way to play is Duelist TF. Ooh, yeah, definitely be a TF game with Static Shiv Slam. He's gonna look to actually angle for Gadgettine here, though. I mean, it's quite strong with the Poppy too. Also, you can look to hold this Lucian as, I mean, even just an item holder. But yeah, he's actually gonna sell out of these duelists and just play this opener, which makes sense. Ooh, interesting options. I mean, from this spot, I actually do like Three's Company a lot. I mean, also just because I love Sona, but like Sona LeBlanc, very good here. I guess maybe even Kaisa. I don't know. But yeah, I like this a lot. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, Sona, Kaisa, Aramis, Org. I don't love all of these, but I mean, okay, I love hitting the Sona. But yeah, he actually might angle Kaisa. Oh, I'm down to see a Kaisa game. Because I would never play this. He seems static. Okay. A lot of people have actually posited that Shojin is BIS Kaisa. Um, He doesn't slam it here. I'm curious if his second item ever becomes Shojin, or if he's just going old Kaisa build. Because the way they changed Kaisa's spell, it's like it costs a lot more mana, but it gives you a lot more attack speed now. Um, so I think like just using Shojin to cast multiple times and like chain cast is like really strong. Subs definitely love the comp, definitely most because you not require a frontline. 3-star, 2-star frontline would take you to top 4. Yeah, it's kind of insane actually. I mean, yeah, ideally you get like 3-star Lee Sin, like really cap out the board. But yeah, like you don't necessarily need it. But yeah, okay, I'm down to see a Kaisa game here. I was watching, I was talking to Joe Bookmark yesterday, and he actually played a Kaisa game. And I mean, to be fair, he was playing Kaisa, and he was contested Kaisa, and he ended up bot 4ing. But the board actually didn't look bad. So I'm curious to see how it looks this game. The defender, yeah, just levels for it. I like it a lot. Board. Okay, well, not a bad spot, especially if you can keep up the win streak. It's also, I mean, I don't think you would take Three's Company to do this, but a lot of people have also talked about the idea that like Kaisa's a very straightforward and strong item carry for Twisted Fate. So you slam the Static Shiv on her, you get through the early game, and then you just move items to Twisted Fate later. So that could be the angle, but like, are you really taking Three's Company just to find an item carrier? Okay, if it's a real Kaisa game, you take Tier here. You can also just take like Giant's Filter Chain Vest. I kind of like that. I wouldn't. I mean, it's a 3-cost cloak, I guess. Okay. I mean, when those are your options, you can take it. It's also Rammus fair. And you have the baby duplicator. So don't you just make Rammus 2 here? Yeah, exactly. I love it. But yeah, you're gonna make gold here. Okay, I like this. You can hold on to this Lucian too. Oh, he even plays it here over the Wukong. Okay. I mean, yeah, you have a... Wow. He just fought 2 open fort people in a row. This is a China diff. Never in an A would you see this. There's actually 2 people completely open fort in China in this lobby. That's so nuts. But I mean, it's good. Oh my god, that's another Lucian. You might actually hit Lucian 3 this game just for fun because he doesn't have any items on it. I mean, I guess you could pivot to Lucian carry, but do you really want Static Shiv on your Lucian carry? I guess not the end of the world. I mean, he's natural 7 Lucians. Kind of insane. Right. I mean, the more I think about it, like once he hits the Rammus 3, it actually makes perfect sense to just play Devolution. He has so much frontline here. He actually just needs the backline. So yeah, I like that a lot. Ooh, close fight. There's this Ezreal in shop that's another quick draw, but if you want to play around Kaisa, you really only need the 2 quick draw. Just because of the way Kaisa interacts with quick draw. It's very weird. And if you want a full explanation, I can go into it if this is a tuber and someone in the YouTube comments wants me to explain it, or they themselves want to explain it, they can. But the moral of the story is that you don't actually really care about having more than 2 quick draw in this Kaisa board. If he plays Kaisa, which I don't know. He's holding Annie. Like, this could very well just be a strong opener into TF game. Kind of what it looks like. Oh, what? No, he's rolling at 5 here for Lucian 3. And he hits it. Wow. Okay, well, he's definitely going to play that this game then. Oh, I don't know. I mean, what an insane play. I don't know if I would do this, but it actually worked. Because, like, the problem is, like, if you miss... But I don't know. The chance of you missing is so low. I would just be so afraid here that I would miss and end up rolling, like, 30 gold. And then I find Lucian too, but, like, still not worth it. B seems fine. I guess it's CB or reroll, but I don't know, like... Okay. I mean, Jewel Lotus is great. Okay. Levels up, gets Fiora in here. Perfect unit to sort of tie this entire board together. And you have a very, very strong board. You can also just... I'm curious why he's holding this this Garen, because he could just make even more gold. Okay, because he... Ooh, is he gonna play like the vertical defender version of Kaisa? And okay, so he slams Shojin here on the Lucian. It is Lucian 3, which will eventually fall off, but I mean, for now, he's definitely a strong unit. And maybe he'll just item hold Lucian the entire game. Okay, yeah. Sells Camille. It's like you could think about playing like just a Lucian carry board with Renegade, with the Shojin. What a wild game actually already. Like, so much stuff has happened. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that's why he wants to hold this Camille, is to potentially just play the Renegades version of the board there on Lucian. I mean, you natural Lucian 3, you can definitely play around it. But yeah, this is a pretty cool game. Just like very flex. Like, I don't think he was expecting to play around Lucian 3 this game, but like you hit it, you play it. And he's also just full streaking because he's playing around what he hits with the good units. Based on like what he said already. Cloak is his item. Huh. And that's a Kaisa 2, and it pops off Glove. I don't dislike it. Like, JG's kind of an awkward item on Lucian because he has no extra AP. Also, he has Jewel Lotus, so you're definitely not going JG this game. I mean, he's holding a lot of stuff, but like you could level here for like basically free and put in Fiora and just like sell your bench. I feel inspired by the video. Let's play one. Oh yeah, that comp. I do think that that Sona comp is actually just free LP. All right, wins this fight, so does not need to level here. I would definitely consider leveling this round though, like especially to get Oxforce in. It could actually swing you a fight, but he might full greed it. Okay, yeah, I think this makes perfect sense. And you still make 40, so you're paying 1 gold to potentially swing a fight, unless he maybe he's holding Jax for the. I guess he does want to hold Jax. I mean, at that point, then you just sell Fiora, but I guess he wants to hold both versions of the front line, Defender or Oxforce. Curious. I would definitely like to make 40 here, but okay. He sells Camille. Yeah. Any knowers on what that means? I mean, he's 100. Man, what a wild game actually. But yeah, rolling for the Lucian ended up paying off super hard. TG is an option. TG Claw also just randomly hits Cinder here, which you can definitely play. You can also just hold these gloves. Go for like Hodge Guardbreaker. Sounds pretty good. Go for 1 round, level up. Oh, he does end up making the TG. Yeah. I mean, you can't really TG backline, so you're not going to get the benefit of having the extra crit chance off the TG. But I mean, it is for sure your best slam, and if he wants to continue to play for win streak, it makes sense. So yeah, does actually go for TG. I think I would have actually, like, I saw the TG obviously, but then I probably would have greeted. Oh, wait. He takes Make It Rain here for the fast 9 potential and for, you know, just another quick draw. Wow. It does Make It Rain, right? I mean, I guess we'll see when Misfortune ults, because it's always weird with like an econ augment for sick. Her carry is Bunny Mercenary, right? I guess I can just go look it up before we get into this next fight. But I mean, we'll see it. Misfortune. Yeah, Make It Rain is support. So it's actually a fast 9 Make It Rain angle. I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense. You're 100 HP. I love it. That's actually so sick. And it's also 4-2 Make It Rain, so he's going to get even more gold from it. Wow, what an insane game. I mean, really well played. I mean, this is a beautifully played game and an angle that, once again, I feel like very few people would play. Ooh, he's actually going to play the 4 Quickdraw here over the Garen. I mean, it's a big spike in power on both Misfortune and onto Lucian, so I can definitely see it. The only fear is that you don't have enough frontline, but the Ram is actually doing work. And yeah, like the Rammus that he hit so early is carrying him into the late game. Wow, holding Mord here for potential 4 ace? It's just so awkward to fit. But I mean, you could also put MF later. Done for a rod, glove, sword. Even take Cinder Pair now. Okay. Well, he goes for chain actually, instead of offensive component. He doesn't have very many offensive components. Oh, he's gonna start rolling here. Interesting. Okay. So not a full like fast 9. Just gonna get into 4 ace here, Mac, and then sell the Lucian. He says his usefulness is run out, and now he's gonna move item to MF. Wow. What about pivot? And then he's still playing the Cinder here, of course. Okay, he's gonna end up losing this fight. Because this board, I don't know if it's necessarily stronger. It's pretty close. I mean, the 4 ace is obviously a nice spike, but like, end up losing your Lucian 3. But like, Lucian 3 is gonna start falling off around here. So yeah, he's gonna keep rolling here. He doesn't actually have anything 2-starred. It's a very conservative way to play this game. He could have actually super greeted and tried to go fast 9, but he wants to like actually hit a real board, which makes a lot of sense. Right now he's sort of stuck on not that much of a real board. But yeah, he's got the Make It Rain to help supplement his econ, but like still he actually rolled a lot there and didn't hit anything. But yeah, wow, pivot into 4 ace. He's also got yeah, now he's got 7 Kaisas, so he actually might just randomly hit Kaisa 3, which I mean fits pretty well into this board, right? You play the Kaisa, you play the Syndra, you get Quickdraw in, and you get Star Guardian in for Syndra, and you just get to play a good unit. Like, actually kind of sick. Bow here, probably for like Giant Slayer, ideally. Another bow here is a bit, I was gonna say a bit awkward, but it's actually really awkward. Oh my god, look at that shop though. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better about this position. It's Echo, but yeah, like what are you actually doing with Echo here? He really just needs to find Aaron 2 at this point, which he for some reason can't find. He did find Kaisa as well. Okay, nice. Crack this. GS Gargoyles, I guess? I guess you have Titans as an option as well. I'd probably just go GS Gargoyles. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, it's actually on the Kaisa. I thought he was just gonna put it on MF because it gets 4 ace, but it's actually just like Kaisa as the main carry. So, man, this game went through so many different like stages in my head. Like from the start, I thought it was gonna be a Kaisa game, and then he hit the Lucian 3, and I thought it was gonna be a Lucian game, and then he sold the Lucian to move out into MF, and I thought it was gonna be an MF game, and then he hit Kaisa 3, and so now we're back to it being a Kaisa game. Actually, so sick. Yeah, I mean, he actually could have had the Shojin on Kaisa, but he opted to put it on MF because maybe he thinks it's a better. At that point, it was a better item holder. Kaisa 2 versus, I mean, it was MF1, which is a bit surprising to me. And MF did more damage than Kaisa here. I'm actually surprised about the GS on Kaisa. It was just putting on MF. My god. I mean, you could think about going 9 from this spot. He still doesn't have a very good front line. It's a pretty lackluster front line with just Garen and this Mordekaiser. Oh, it's RFC Mordekaiser this fight as well. But the hope is that your backline does enough damage and that Syndra can throw in good targets. Yeah, like, my god. With the 4 ace and the Kaisa, they actually work very well together, especially with Static Shiv, where Kaisa's getting the entire team low, the Mordekaiser as well, and then MF is cleaning up. Or sometimes, you know, MF will get him low. Ooh. Ace Spat is like a Fawn. You can just get rid of Samira, and you can also put it on like a Fiddlesticks. I feel like that would have to be the choice. But I mean, obviously there's a lot of good stuff here. Oh, wait. Ace Spat's got sniped? Okay. I guess you just take... Wait, Gunblade? No, Gunblade is... Yeah, you just take Star Guardian Spat. It's like the only option. You can Star Guardian the MF, which is pretty nice. That's going to be pretty awkward to get... I think that person... I don't know. Was that the person who took Ace Spat? Because like maybe they actually just denied it. What a guy. Third Garen item here. Redemption is quite good. Under most circumstances. Yeah, you want the scaling with HP, not the raw HP. Okay, fighting a pretty strong Infiniteam board. I think he's fighting Clone at least. But yeah, his front line gets one shot, but also he's kind of one-shotting, but yeah, ends up losing the fight. Still though, he's 53 HP. When's he getting his next MF paycheck? Is it after 6-1 that he gets it? I think. Ooh, natural Cinder 2. That's not bad at all. Because you get it 4-2, you get every 3 rounds, so you get it here, and then here, and then boom, boom, boom. I think you get it after 6-1. And he's 62 HP. This board has actually managed to save him a lot of HP, and despite how much he rolled, he's been able to econ back up here on like a decent enough board. It's actually crazy how much work that, like how tanky. I mean, honestly, the Garen doesn't feel very tanky. Oh no, he gets it here. Huh. Okay, I mean, that's really good. This allows him to just go 9. Huh. Or 2. I thought it was every 3 rounds. Okay, I don't get it. Someone will explain it to me in the comments. I'll be like, oh yeah, duh. Another item here. That guard picker feels fine with the Jewel Lotus. I mean, it feels better than fine. It feels great. Curious about the item prio, because now he puts Gargoyle on a map. That's funny. I mean, I guess having Kai'Sa's. I mean, no, I still think Guardbreaker. Okay, I'm very curious about how he ended up prioritizing items here. Maybe he wanted items on Kai'Sa for a second and then realized they'd be good on a map. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, ooh, this is a rough loss. He actually just couldn't get through this insane front line here. Still stuck on Garen 1, but surely he'll hit now that he's level 9, right? Yeah, he can just roll to 0 every round. Ooh, another fiddle to throw in. I mean, you hold that for sure, right? I mean, you can even just play it there. Yeah, because his level 9 slot was just Echo. He's just gonna do this to guarantee that he has a fiddle on board, though. I probably would have greeted just still playing the Echo, but I can definitely see this play. Like, guarantee that you have fiddle on board so your board's not gonna get one shot. And I mean, that, boom, he's already top 4. Jax too, nice. Well, the fiddle pair, it's definitely better than the Urgot, and he's got great stuff to throw in. Curious to see how high this board ends up capping out. Yeah, what a wild board. 4 ace. You see Mecha Prime Aatrox, you know you're playing for second. I haven't got a chance to play it yet, but I've heard a lot of people talk it off. I'd like to play it someday. Yeah, it seems like this Infinity board is still giving him a ton of trouble. So he might not be able to beat them. Is that 62nd on that board, or is it the other person? There's no way. These are all, I mean, very good players. Does he take here? Hodge? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hodge is probably your best bet. I'd actually been thinking about Guardbreaker, maybe. Or not Guardbreaker. I don't know why I said Guardbreaker. Edge of Night. But, there's more too. Nice. Will he ever find Garen 2? He actually might find Leona 2 before Garen 2, and then just make Leona instead. Even though this person has Leona 2. That would be insane. But, I mean, all good. But yeah, his front line is just a little bit not tanky. Like, I don't know. If he has Garen 2, this fight is not even close. Yo, 60-second lost. To Snowy's Ghost? Okay, well, I mean, now he might win out. I mean, he can very easily win out. Because his board's actually pretty good into Snowy's board. Because Snowy's board, outside of the Leona, has very little single target damage. He just has to get his Garen not Leona ulted. Or kill the Leona fast enough. Ah, this is really smart. Okay, so the Leona ended up going to the Mordekaiser. And then it ended up walking to backline because of Edge of Night. But maybe fine? Oof. He took a beating here, actually. They're actually able to get through the Garen. We could watch that fight back, but I mean, we're just going to see the fight again. I wonder why the fight swung so much. I guess maybe he was fighting Ghost, and this guy's board is just insanely strong. Maybe that's it. All right, he can roll a little bit more. Never doubted the goat. Easy win out. Oh, don't talk. You're going to cast or curse them. JG's, I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad here. With Jewel Lotus, it's not amazing, obviously. Okay, rolling at 0 here, looking for like another. Ooh. Wait, he does just have to remove. Oh, he removed it for better items. He Chad. Alright, I honestly just want to watch this fight. Oh, it was pretty close, but his board can't win in the end. What an insane game, though, to go from the Kai'Sa to the Lucian, to the MF, back to the Kai'Sa, really, into the 4 ace board. Just a beautiful game from Huanmie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, check out my Twitch and all my other links down below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, what a nuts. Ah, these batteries are so fun.